Productions. In the heart of the rhythm, where the vibes ignite. Live while streaming, we're taking flight. Yeah, soca vibration out of Belize. Pretty island tropical keys. Come up and set your mind at ease. Yeah, we're going live, live, live wire. We're climbing high, high, can't retire. Yeah, make me jump and wind up when the street lights start up. We're going live, live, live wire. Yeah, jump calling, no time to silent. Baseline shaking, so hearts awaken. Yeah, what's the colors colliding on the rhythm? We grinding on the stage, what's the soca read? When the music fades, the memory stays in our hearts always. Yeah, hey, jumping, me say I jumping, jumping, me say me jumping now, jumping, me say me jumping. Live wire, go live, live, live wire, climbing high, high, climbing higher. Yeah, make me jump and wind up when the street lights start up. Go live, live, live wire. Yeah, hell yeah. Pristine Productions with another one. Alright, hey, Pristine Productions. In the heart of the rhythm, where the vibes ignite. Live while streaming, we're taking flight. Yeah, soca vibration out of Belize. Pretty island tropical keys. Come up and set your mind at ease. Yeah, we're going live, live, live wire. We're climbing high, high, can't retire. Yeah, make me jump and wind up when the street lights start up. We're going live, live, live wire. Yeah, jump calling, no time to silent. Baseline shaking, so hearts awaken. Yeah, what's the colors colliding on the rhythm? We grinding on the stage, what's the soca read? When the music fades, the memory stays in our hearts always. Yeah, hey, jumping, me say I jumping, jumping, me say me jumping now, jumping, me say me jumping. Live wire, go live, live, live wire, climbing high, high, climbing higher. Yeah, make me jump and wind up when the street lights start up. Go live, live, live wire. Yeah, hell yeah. Pristine Productions with another one.
Livewire is brought to you by Pristine Productions. Get the latest in dancehall, soca, reggae, and Afro beats. Donate to our PayPal and also join our Patreon. Become the apprentice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I wanna say, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up. Wanna say what up, people, village people, city people. And I remember, guys, wanna help us support. Lock in on YouTube here, and of course, you guys wanna get the latest video here. Go ahead and get the soca stock line now in stores, guys. And if you want to learn how to mix and master, you can pick up my courses as well. Be sure to join my Patreon as well, where you get top of the line mixing skills not easily found on YouTube every week. $10 a month, man. You can't go wrong. And of course, you want to buy me a coffee, man, or support my PayPal, of course. Show some love with my PayPal here. But we got a very special show for you guys here on Live Wire Mix Cafe here. We're going to be talking about Pro Soca with Stock Sounds. That's right, in Studio One here, I'm going to be showing you guys that this track is pumping right now. It's coming out of Studio One with stock sounds and stock plugins here. So without no further ado here, let's jump right into it here. So somebody say, wheel up and come again. Tone for tone. Say welcome back to Live Wire Mix Cafe here, and we're gonna be right back with a short word from our commercial break here. So here we go.
Want to learn how to play chords in soca, reggae, afro, and dancehall beats? Even mix and master and produce these beats. Pristine Production is proud to present Caribbean Producers Academy. Here you can book a 1-hour coaching session on the days you choose with our top engineer, Andrew Rayburn. Dues our price plan from 0 to hero, where you get 5 days a week, an hour and a half each day. The dojo, 2 days a week, and the rookie, 1 day a week, where you can get exclusive in-depth one-on-one live session training and mixing from the comfort of your own home to get your Caribbean productions on international level. So what are you waiting for? Join our Caribbean Producers Academy.
Lights up in the sky, Trinidad. The melodies are sweet. It's carnival. We feel the heat. Walking and a jumping.
And welcome back to the show here, to Live Wire Mix Cafe. I'm your mixing engineer host, Mr. International himself, Andrew Rayburn here, and I want to say what's up, guys. So let's talk about, man, pro soca with stock sounds in Studio One. Now, this rhythm that you heard earlier in the intro here is all made from Studio One, 6 artists. By the way, you can pick it up online, look up Personas. It's nothing but stock sounds. So let's get right into it, Ray. We're talking about Ray. You got no stock sounds. That's stock you're hearing, man. That's stock, and I'm gonna prove it to you. So let's go here. So I got presents here that comes with Studio One here, and I'm using a mojito, and I'm using a little bit of Mai Tai, and that's about it. All the drums and all the sound that is coming from this soca rhythm right now is coming from Studio One stock sounds, and I'm using stock plugins to get that big beefy fat, get you in the mix. Now, of course, there's going to be another version of this track here. This video is going to be for Patreon people only. If you want to see exactly what my EQ settings are for the mix, you're going to have to join my Patreon to get that settings for my EQ. But I'm going to reveal to you the stock sounds and presets I'm using to make this soca beat. But if you want to get that tighty mix, hey Ray, I want to see how the EQ, I want to see what your compression doing on the Studio One things, why you get it so fat with stock. Join my Patreon, guys. And I want to shout out to DJ Geo Guardian here. Bless up, man. Let me see what they're saying here. Changing my production over from Reason to Studio One. Great stuff. I appreciate it, my brother. And that's why we're here, man. We're here to spread the love from the Caribbean, man. Belize's got a lot of love, so we're saying out love international. So let's get into it here. How do we make this killer beat with Studio One here? don't pay attention to the auto. That's auto tune, but we're talking about rhythm here. So let's get into it here. Number one is presence. So check it out, guys. I'm using the rich synth brass here, so I'm gonna play that part here. Here we go. Now I'm gonna play the before and after of the inserts and send it. This is what it sounds without the process. Here we go. And I'm gonna play after with the process engaged. Here we go. Marshall Montana vibes. Ho ha! You know, so that's presence there. We're using the presence here. I'm using the rich synth brass. Now, presence has some great sounds, guys. Check it out. Look it up. If you bought a copy of a Studio One artist from PreSonus, you can get the sound. You're gonna get these sound that comes with the workstation, of course. Let's get into it here. So what's the next run up here, Ray? So I got another copy of Presence here, and I'm gonna pull that up so and prove to you guys that I'm using nothing but stock to make this killer soca Nyla Blackman Destra ready track here. I'm using a classic synth pinch here. That's all I'm doing. Just hitting that bang. That's what I'm doing. Let's bring in the Mojito. It's the third one. Here we go. Now, I'm using the Mojito to bring in that distorted alarm kind of thing. You might hear a lot of this stuff on some of the Booyah, the Job. But this is the sound, guys. If you're looking for that sound, the Mojito, I'm going to play back. Here we go. I can adjust the cutoff here. Let's bring it back. So that's what I'm doing with the Mojito there. Let's bring in another sound here. Here we go. Nothing but stock, guys. It's nothing but stock today, man. So they don't let anybody tell you, Ray, well, we got to get Korg Triton. We got to get some phantom sounds. We got to get output. We got to get Omnisphere. Now, these third-party stuff are great. They're amazing. But you can still make professional beats, pitch this beat to an artist, still make your money if you're just using stock. Now, I said, if you want to know how to EQ this stuff with the stock plugins that comes with Studio One, you're going to have to join my Patreon. That video is going to be available tomorrow, since we're doing this, the first version today on the live stream here. So, let's see what brother we have here in the Mai Tai, man. I underestimate this synthesizer here. Mai Tai is a very nice. If you go here on the presets here, you can see there's lead, there's pads, pluck strings. Mai Tai has some serious sounds, guys. Now, the Mojito, guys, if you guys wanted to, in case you want to know, I'm using the Acid Dreams preset from the Mojito for that alarm sound. So let's go to the Mai Tai. Here we go. Listen to the sound right here. I wanted something to sound like it's coming, it's like a UFO taking a land. There's something coming out of the ear. It's the poly down to earth. Wow. It's called the poly down to earth. So I'm feeling down to earth, man. So here we go. That's what I'm doing there with the Mai Tai Poly down to earth. Now, when it comes to the sound, I'm not doing any tweaking on the interface itself on the Presence or the Mojito or the Mai Tai. I'm using it as it is. The only difference is some of these these sounds I'm doing EQ, to brighten up things, get things a little bit fatter and that whole stuff. Give it that professional sound. Cause stock, you need to get your mixing up to standards so you can get that professional sound. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm coming down to earth here, and I'm using another copy of Mai Tai here. So let's see what Brother Ray has in the lineup here. I'm gonna bring the other Mai Tai up. Here we go. And I'm using the Poly ARP 2 from Mai Tai. So that's what I'm doing there. Just playing a little bit of bell sound there. And like I said, I'm using the stock sounds here with Studio One artists or any copy of Studio One. If you got professional, it comes with these sounds. So let's get down to the drum line. You might say, Ray, what's up with the drums, man? I know you may be using some third-party stuff. It's all stock here, guys. It's all stock. So I'm first lineup here. The Brothers Kith. Here we go. This is what I'm doing with the Brothers Kit here. I'm adding a toms here. Let me see if I can just want to make sure that my effects is not muted. I'm gonna drag this over here. I can unmute the delay. Okay. So I'm using this the toms from the Brothers Kit in Presence here. As you can see, Presence has some pretty good drums. Now I wanted to use this tom here. I could have used this one too. This one's nice. This one's very tight sounding, punchy. That's what I'm doing there. And let's see what we got for the other one here. I'm using a hi-hats here from, let's see what we got here, from Dance Drums. That's also coming from Presence, if you want to follow along. Dance Drums from Presence has some punchy kicks. Has some nice sample there. There's a hi-hats there. That's what I'm using there. Let's go down to another copy of Presence here. This is the kick that I'm using here, and the only stock that I'm not using with Studio One is the impact. I wanted to do it that way because I wanted to show you guys, let you guys hear for yourself that you can use some really stock sounds that it can be drums that is not punchy, but that's the beauty of mixing. Impact has some great drums, great punchy pre-processed drums that you can just fling in the beat, but I wanted to create a killer beat without impact just to show you guys the power, what you can do with stock. So that's what I'm doing there with the kick. Create that pulse line. You want to create that heartbeat, man. You want to create that real trinified sound. I'm gonna take off the pre-process here. That's what it sounds like without the pre-process. I'm gonna turn it back on, and that's just EQ. Now, if you want to see the settings for the EQ, the full thing, join my Patreon. It's gonna be available tomorrow night, actually. So I'm using that kick drum there from let's see, Gritty 909s. Instead of 808s, I'm using 909s from the Presence with some processing, of course. And here we go. Here's another sound here. This is drum. It's a snare drum there. Now, what I like about that snare drum is very punchy, and well, of course it's right because I processed it, but I'm gonna let you hear it without the process. Here we go. I'm gonna turn off the process. Process back on. Notice that the drum has gotten a little bit fatter. That snare drum is coming from the electronics from Presence. I'm bringing another sound here. Now I'm using the salsa kit. Also coming from Presence. I told you guys, man, it's not much stock making this killer soca beat. So the salsa kit has some great sounds there, where you can make Afro, dancehall, that whole stuff. Let's move on down. Let's see what else Brother Ray has here. Let's bring in the sound here. Now you might have heard like a weird arpeggiated sound. I'm going to show you what that is. It's actually the Mai Tai hip distortion. That's what I'm doing there with that sound. And play that sound. Here we go. Bass line. So that's actually our arpeggiated sound there from my type. I put it down. I just gotta hold it down. It's gonna go with play around with the chords there. Let's go down to the other sound. Here we go. This is Open Hats, another a drum kit here from Presence. It's the machine kit. So you want to look up the machine kit. You could get some great Open Hats samples for your soca or your Afro dancehall. That Open Hats, man, just opens up that rhythm. If I take out the Open Hats, here we go. That's without Open Hats. Now I'm gonna put in the black pepper here. Here we go. A little bit of sauce. Here we go. It just opens up, man. And bass line here. Now that's coming from the bass buzz. It's coming from the what I'm using here. The Mai Tai. I'm using the bass buzz. That's what I'm using to create this track here. Let's move on down, boys and girls. Let's, welcome to Soca Church. Now I have another sound here, extra snare here. If I can go ahead and isolate it, here we go. This is what I'm playing here. It's coming from the Presence again, Brazilian kit. That's what I'm doing. I'm adding a little bit of layered slap snare with the main punchline snare. It does add a kind of punch to that snare when I add it in. And for those of you that want to learn, hey Ray, where'd you get that dog bark sound. Well, load up presents and go into the Brazilian kit. You're gonna find it's in there. Let me see if I can find it real quick. There it is. There's actually two dogs. There's dog and a monkey. Dog, monkey. So you can get that in the Brazilian kit preset in presence here. You hear a lot of Nadia Batson sound. And of course, like I mentioned earlier before, guys, these are being processed with the stock plugs that comes with it as well. So, stock sounds, man, and they sound great. Now, remember, guys, join my Patreon if you want to see the advanced version of this, where I showcase all the plugins, how I'm mixing it with the stock plugin that comes with Studio One. And it's only $10 a month, so be a Patreon subscriber. And also, if you want to join my CPA Academy, want to learn how to play soca, reggae, Afro, dancehall, produce these beats, and how to mix them as well, how to play the chords, I can give you one-on-one session every week. Look up the link in the description. Go on my PayHip website. Look up CPA Academy. Subscribe. You can pay every week. I have three price plans, and so you can get your exclusive one-on-one by me. So he can bring you up to speed. So let's bring in back the sounds here from the present. So here we go. As you can see, all these stuff being layered up together, man, you're getting some great sounds, great combination, and everything is just fitting real nicely. Stock sounds in Studio One, man. We're using nothing but the best of the best. Now, like I said, these workstations have some great sounds in it. Mojito, Mai Tai, Presence. You can get that same punchy feel just like Nyla, Blackman, Marshall. You know, if you want to get stuff that is out there that, you know, these big studios are putting out, you can do that as well. And, you know, you just got to make sure you know how to mix as well. But, hey, you don't have to buy I love these third party sounds, the Korg and these, you know, I like selection of different sounds, but stock has it too. I'm sure you can do something like this in Logic and Pro Tools. That comes with Expand. FL comes with some great sounds. Reaper. I'm not sure if that comes with sounds, but I'm sure a lot of these DAWs come with stock sounds. Pick something great, and you can do some wonders with it, guys. So getting back to the track here. Like I said, we're using a Presence for the drums, Mai Tai, and I told you guys about the Brazilian kit. It starts off with simple melodies here, and we've managed to create, you know, a great sounding track using just stock sounds. Now I'm gonna walk through one more time the breakdown of this rhythm here. Now, if you want to pick up a copy of this rhythm, guys, by the way, it's available here on my site. It's called Soca Stock Line. Now, the reason why I name it that, because, hey, man, it came from the stock. I'm selling the MIDI stems for this, so if you want to put your own percussion, own iron, that whole stuff to it, pick up my my rhythm pack here, and check up on the latest here. So, let's get back to the recap here. So, we started off with Presence here, laying down some synth brass here. Then we come with that hit. And then we wanted to start an alarm here. We wanted to start like, hey man, let's get this soca party started. That's why we're bringing the mojito. And we wanted a UFO to land on Earth. So we used the Down to Earth preset. Here we go. Let's bring the volume a little bit more. Here. Snare drums. Bass line. Bring that open hats in like I mentioned earlier. Open up that track, man. Open it up. So, yeah, man, that's what it is when you load up Pro Soca with Stock Sounds Studio One. So, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I want to shout out to DJ Geo Guardian, man. Thank you so much for supporting. Hey, man, feel free to check out my sites. You know, let me know, comment. Let me know what you guys want me to talk about next. I'm gonna be doing more stock productions, for example, reggae, dancehall, that whole thing with just stock. Because I want to emphasize again, guys, that if you want to get professional sounds, it doesn't mean you have to spend a ton of money for every workstation coming out. Now, I love these workstations, the core, the rolling, all these big sounds, Omnisphere, even UAD plugs, waves. You know, I use all these stuff to mix, but I'm showing you guys as an example today that if I go into my session here, I just want to show you guys that I'm using nothing but Studio One sounds. That is a Pro Q compressor, Pro Q, you know, all Presona stuff. And I'm going to be doing a version 2 video of this just to reveal the EQ settings, how I use the stock compression and reverb and modulation, all these stuff to get this track to sound pumping. Because if you don't mix your tracks, it won't sound as punchy as this. It will sound nice, but if you want to get that top of the line international soca sound, like you know what Julian Promos is doing, you know, if you want to come hard, you got to get your mixing on games, and which is the reason why I want you guys to also purchase my mixing course, Mixing Soca. So it's been fun, man, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. It's been fun, and I'm gonna say peace out, and until I see you again.
Want to learn how to play chords in soca, reggae, afro, and dancehall beats? Even mix and master and produce these beats. Pristine Production is proud to present Caribbean Producers Academy. Here you can book a 1-hour coaching session on the days you choose with our top engineer, Andrew Rayburn. Choose our price plan from 0 to hero, where you get 5 days a week, an hour and a half each day. The dojo, 2 days a week, and a rookie, 1 day a week, where you can get exclusive in-depth one-on-one live session training and mixing from the comfort of your own home to get your Caribbean productions on international level. So what are you waiting for? Join our Caribbean Producers Academy.
Lights up in the sky, Trinidad. the melodies are sweet. It's carnival, we feel the heat. Walking and a jumping.
Livewire is brought to you by Pristine Productions. Get the latest in dancehall, soca, reggae, and Afro beats. Donate to our PayPal and also join our Patreon. Become the apprentice.